Genki desu ka?
Genki desu.
Genki desu.
Genki desu.
Hi. So we are here today to discuss on one of the Japanese pop cultures, which is anime. Watashi wa Khalish Diyana desu, and I'm going to begin with the origin of anime and how do Nihonjin perceive anime. So talking about anime, we are very familiar with this word being associated with Nihon. Next slide. Anime is well known as Nihonjin animation. It is derived from the word animation. However, Mitsutara and Sugata, in a book I've read recently entitled Anime by Denison 2015, argued that the term anime that is used to refer to Japanese animation is superficial, as the earliest animation produced by Toei Animation in 1950s to 1960s was not anime. When people say anime, we will automatically refer to Nihonjin animation, but actually in a study conducted by BUG, we found that there are many terms that were used to address Nihonjin animation from the earliest period of animation production, and that includes animation, manga iga, doga, anime manga, komiku iga, manga film, video game anime, and many more. The Nihonjin use the term anime to refer to anything that is related to animated, be it French anime, Russian anime, and etc. So there enormous studies revealed that even anime is part of the Nihonjin culture, but it is kind of influenced by the internationalization from the West. So it is more present in the West. But we really wanted to know how the Nihonjin perceive anime. Next slide, please. I've never went there, but I watched a video about someone who is not a Nihonjin, but she has been living there for years, and she's basically observing everything. Anime will be shown everywhere if the anime is popular and everyone watched it. One Piece at that moment was really popular, and it is being shown literally at every single corner of Nihon, from the convenience stores, the toy stores, and many more. The anime character is shown at every drinks, snakes, the toys, and etc. So not everyone in Nihon is interested in anime because it is published only for young audiences like kids, the teenagers, and college students. Hence, there is a small district called Akihabara where this area is for the people who are fanatic to anime, or usually known as otaku, or which is being defined as someone who has a passion in anime and is extremely into it. So this otaku is considered offensive in Nihonjin culture, where these otakus are usually socially awkward and they're kind of opposite the social norms. And this area is really welcome those people who really love anime. And in the city, you will see many stores that sell anime stuff, the arcades, the cafes filled with cosplayers, and they will offer themselves to eat with you. And that's really uncomfortable, especially for the elders. And that is why they have this social stigma on those who are fanatic with anime. But anime is still accepted by all range of age in Nihon, only if everyone watched it. So, Izato-san, do you have anything to share on the Nihonjin honorifics?
Yes, thank you, Khalish-san. I would like to share about honorifics and honorifics in Japanese. So, as we know, honorifics, I will share honorifics in just the surface level. So, as we know, honorifics are commonly used in all language. And in Japanese, it's a bit different. I would say unique. As in English, you would address someone as sir, miss, ma'am, mister, and also the same in Bahasa Malaysia, you would address someone as tuan, encik, puan, dan cik. But in Japanese, we have 4 basic honorifics that I will share with you. So the first one is sama. Sama is for the respected category. It based on you if you use this frequently or not. It's up to the individual itself. So sama is used for God and royalties. For God, you would address as kami sama. Kami means God and sama is the honorific. And royalties, for princess and queens, you would address someone, princess and queen, princess and queen, you would call her as Hime-sama. And the next one is the most common honorifics, which is san. San is for your superiors and informal setting, for someone you respect. You would call your employer, your seniors, san, although you can call your seniors senpai, and your peers, I will call my peers such as Khalish, Khalish-san, and Aisyah, Aisyah-san. And the third one is chan. Chan is endearment, usually used for small girl. The most common example is when someone call a girl chan. For example, if Aisyah is a small girl, I would call her Aisyah Chan. And also the same as Kun. If I am a small boy and Aisyah is older than me, she would address me Izzato Kun. Okay, I think that's all the honorifics in just the surface level. I would like to pass this session to Aisyah-san.
はい、ありがとうございます、イザトさん。Assalamualaikum とこんにちは、皆さん。はじめまして。私の名前は Siti Aisyah です。Before this, we have listened to Izato-san's explanation about how honorific works in Nippon. Now, it is watashi no turn to talk about how anime and its culture evolve worldwide. Next, please. Okay, as we all know, one of Nippon's greatest contributions that is still iconic to this day is none other than anime. Did you know that anime has evolved more than we realized in the past 57 年? Since it first appeared in 1917, anime has grown as both a commercial industry and an art form. But now, anime have evolved tremendously and adapt well in today's era. The evolution of anime occurred in stages, starting with cutout animation and silent short films, expanding through government-sanctioned propaganda, then moving towards longer, more creative work influenced by Disney, but that took on looks of their own. With the introduction of new genre like Suppotsu to mecha anime, animation techniques like CGI, changes in art style trends, and the global access of online streaming available to today's viewers, such as Crunchyroll and Netflix, anime has evolved into a dynamic and progressive media form. Hence, these are why some of the anime like Shingeki no Kyojin, Haikyuu, Soretemo, Kimetsu no Yaiba managed to capture fans' heart until now and are a hit amongst fans worldwide. That's all from me, Owari desu. Ima, anata wa dou, Izzati-san? What are your views regarding this topic?
はい、ありがとうございます、Aisyah-san。私は Izzat です。I will talk about is everything portrayed in anime is all true. Okay, fans of anime often wonder how similarly portrayed in virtual stories to real life in Japan. Although some things are certainly beyond the realm of reality altogether, when it's come to the core of anime compared to reality in Japan, the similarities can be quite vivid, but not always. Or more, it depends on their genre and storyline when we talk about how similar anime with real life in Nihon. I know when it's come to their scenery, food or teamwork, I can say that it's really happened in their life. I'll share what Nihonjin national volleyball player talk about anime, which is Haikyuu. Nishida-san and his team said almost everything happened in Haikyuu was realistic. It's even related to many things with their real life. I know they also can difference between in Haikyuu storyline with their real life because the storyline almost the same with what happened in their life as a volleyball player or national volleyball player or before that. It's like they feel Haikyuu portray them as a volleyball team in anime version. So that's all from me. Farah-san, what do you think about anime has become trending nowadays?
Okay. 質問ありがとうございます。イザティさん。 Watashi wa Farah Najwa desu. So, why anime has become trending? では、なぜアニメが人気なのですか? Let's take a look at the next slide. So, in 2016, the Japanese anime industry record the revenue of 1770 億. So, anime and manga has become 最近に人気があります. So, the famous anime expert Takamasa Sakurai-san said that this genre has been accepted widely. So, イギリスでは many 子供たち watching anime TV shows といった Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! So, anime has become more more popular at overseas due to the shrinking of Nihon Jinjiko, leading to the increase of export-minded trader. これはつまり that means that anime producer have started to make the content suit to the Western taste. So the making of anime overseas またはるかに安い。Yume, anime producer, Toeto as Tezuka-san, produce anime that can be sold 国際的に。それが理由、ありがとうございます。I will pass the conclusion to Khalish.
Okay, that is all for our discussion for today. That was a very insightful discussion. Hai minasan, arigatou gozaimasu. See you next time. Sayonara.